Hey everybody. So these are the new kittens at Kitten Academy, and I'm going to be quiet for just a minute so you can listen to them purr. They are big purr kittens. So they have names now. If you didn't watch the stream from earlier today where we introduced them, they didn't have names then. But first off, this tabby is a boy. He's wearing a blue collar. We went stereotypical on this stuff because it's easier to remember. So little blue collar is a boy, and his name is. So DJ decided on a song and dance theme to go with Songs Kittens. So these are named after dances. This is Waltz. We'll probably end up calling him Walt or something like that, but his name is Waltz. And then our Siamese here is a girl, and her name is Cha Cha, like the dance, the Cha Cha. Or some people that are old fashioned call it the Cha Cha Cha. I've heard that too. Anyway, Cha Cha. And then we have female tabby who loves attention, but they're all just a little bit spooked still. And she's wearing a red collar, so you can tell she's female. And her name is Foxtrot, or we'll probably end up calling her Foxy or something. Little known fact, I used to do ballroom dance a lot back when it had a brief resurgence in popularity, and Foxtrot was definitely my favorite dance, so I like that as a name. I like them all. DJ does great names. Isn't that right, Walt? Wally? Waltzer? Mm-hmm. Foxtrot. Hey, Foxy. Oh, Foxy girl, come here. I know you want affection. So I took a nap in here earlier today, and when I woke up, Foxtrot was sleeping on my back and just purring, purring, purring. She likes people. They all like people. They like to purr, but they're just very skittish still. And that's going to lead to, I think, the natural question of what is their background? Where did they come from? And why are they the way they are? And this is a good chance for me to remind you guys, first off, of our no sads policy. We try not to focus too much on the background of the kittens because almost all of them come from sad circumstances, and we don't want to make that our focus or to bring anybody down. For ourselves, when we hear about kittens, even when things go really well for them, when we hear about kittens that had a bad start and we hear about the bad start part, it's really hard not to think about it. It makes us sad. We don't want that. So we don't want to do that to anybody else either. So we don't talk about the sad parts. But perfectly honestly, we also don't know much of the background from these kittens. Pretty much all I could say about them is that they came from animal control, and that's it. That's all I know. So there you go. But I do know a lot about their future. They're going to be very well loved. So I can say that much for sure. We're going to have a good time here at the Kitten Academy. And on Thursday, Song and Fiddle are going to go to get their fixes. They're going to get their surgeries, and Song will get spayed and Fiddle will be neutered. And we're doing them together because Fiddle's heavy enough and because they're getting adopted together. So they will be ready for their adopter to pick them up this weekend. Although I don't think that's going to happen. I think their adopter is probably going to be a week or so before they can pick them up, which is fine. But when Song and Fiddle go for their fix on Thursday. These kids are going to get combined with the remaining of Song's Quince in the main room and Kazoo too, and they're all going to be one big happy family. That's a bunch of kittens. That's 8 kittens all at once. It's going to be wild, and we're going to have a lot of fun. When Song and Fiddle come back, they're going to spend at least a day or two here recovering in the annex, and then after that, we'll play it by ear and see if we try to bring them together or if we just keep them apart until they're picked up for their adoption. I don't know. We'll try to make the best possible decision as we do. Okay, come on now. This is, by the way, a really cute cat bed that came in a previous mailbag. It's been in storage waiting for an opportunity to deploy it, and this seemed like the opportunity. It is a Simon's Cat brand bed, if you couldn't tell who that little cartoon was. Yes. There we go. I see somebody on the chat asking why they're wearing collars. I guess I didn't say so explicitly a minute ago when we started the stream, but they're wearing collars because these two look virtually identical, and it would be hard for us to tell them apart, and certainly hard for you to tell them apart without collars, and I think it's important for folks to be able to tell them apart on the stream. It helps learn their individual personalities. If you can't tell them apart, you never know for sure who's done what. And it's harder to get a feel for who they are, which is important for getting them adopted. So obviously we don't love to put collars on kittens. We don't do it unless we're in a situation like this where they look too much alike. But there's nothing wrong with it either. There's nothing wrong with putting collars on kittens. And in this case, it's super justified, in my opinion. So that is the story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, well, we've spent quite a while in here. This is a big room with just a couple cameras in it and only 1/4 of the stream space devoted to it, but it is nonetheless on the regular live stream, and you can tune in and continue to watch these little kids on the regular Kitten Academy live stream. Also, their names, if you need to get their names, I'm going to make a blog post. I'm going to try to do it tonight, so there will be a cheat sheet there. And I've already added their names and descriptions to the regular Kitten Academy live stream, so if you need to check it, that is the place to check it right now. Go to the Kitten Academy live stream and take a look at the video description, and you will figure it out. Okay, let's head out and take a look at the rest of the cats. Bye, Cha-Cha. You're too cute. You're too cute. Come on. Too cute. Listen to that purr. I guess it's a little quiet, but it's happening. Okay. What'd you say, Acro? Did you come over here just to quack at me? Hey, Elsie. Well, the rest of the faculty must be doing their evening things because I don't see any of them. Let's just see if Eddie's on his tree. No, not even an Eddie on his tree. There's nobody around right now. Last time I saw Custard, he was headed up towards the master bedroom to snuggle, so that's probably what he's doing. Some of the others like to go outside at night, so they might be out in the cat run. Obviously, we don't believe in letting kittens or cats outdoors. Well, I shouldn't say it like that because, first off, that's a ridiculous thing to say. Kittens and cats do go outdoors, so there's nothing to believe in. It's just a fact. But we don't do it ourselves. But we don't think that it's wrong in every circumstance. It's just wrong in places like where we live, where there's legitimate dangers outside for cats, and therefore we don't do it. When I say the cats are outside, I mean that they've gone out into our cat run, which is the closest thing that they get to being outside. So it's a pretty nice cat run. Sometime this summer I'll do some videos and stuff and you guys will get a chance to see it. Anyway, so songs, kittens are all up and playing. Here's cello. You know cello. Here's fiddle, who's going to be fixed on Thursday, playing with Kazoo, the new kid. Not even the newest kid anymore, but I think he is still the smallest. The new dance kittens are just a little bit heavier than Kazoo is. Kazoo's just over a pound. They're about a pound and a half. And then most of Song's quints are almost 2 pounds or just over 2 pounds. So that gives you an idea. And just ballpark, you figure about a pound for a month of kitten age. So squints are about 2 months, maybe a little bit older than 2 months. Little Kazoo there is closer to 1 month, and the new dance kittens are somewhere in the middle. Hi. Hi, Looter. What you got, Looter? What is it? So if you guys wanted to know about the vet visit today, where Song and all of her kittens went to the vet earlier today, they went because they've been having some bad poops, and a couple of them have lost weight, which is, we try to look out for that as a sign of potential problems, but it's also not at all unusual to happen when there's things going on. And these guys have been nursing on Mom and throwing up when they do, probably because they're getting a little old to still be nursing. So they just drink a ton of milk and then they throw it up because it doesn't sit well for them. And that's probably most of the reason that they've lost weight. But we took them into the vet just to have them checked out and be safe. And the vet says that they seem very healthy. The stool sample, I think, came back clean, which is good. And we're just going to treat them with some preventative antibiotics, metronidazole, just to be sure. But it's one of those better safe than sorry circumstances. We don't think there's anything at all wrong with the kittens in the end. But it doesn't hurt to do a little bit and just make sure, So that was the outcome of their vet visit today. Basically, all clear, nothing to worry about. What's up? You want to fight? You want to take me? Huh? I'll take you. Take you out. I'll take you out, Cello. Boop. Boop. Some folks have mentioned and have noticed that Song has been a little, I think, on edge today. That's one way to put it. Some of that may just be because of her vet visit. Some of it may be because she's been in heat. A little bit stressful for her. She also there was a little bit of an incident this morning where we had taken her out so that Custard could come in here and visit with the kittens, which happened, by the way, but there wasn't much to report on it. If you didn't see it, you didn't really miss anything. Custard didn't get much of a chance to actually interact with them. And one of the reasons why is that while that was going on in here, and Song was in the annex, I got the bright idea to see, since Song has been acting better generally, I thought, wouldn't it be nice if I let Song meet the faculty and see how she did? Because she's been much nicer than she was when she started. So, unfortunately, I brought her out. I was very careful about introducing her to the faculty. She seemed like she was going to be totally cool, and so, I slowly got closer to some of the faculty with her, and she was being really awesome. And then I put her down on the floor, and she walked up to Ari, and as soon as she got close enough to sniff him up close, she just went into total attack mode, very angry, and lunged at him. Fortunately, I was ready for that to happen, and I grabbed her and put her away. Unfortunately, she was very loud, and it distracted everybody around the house, and therefore Custard had wanted to leave this room, and all the kittens freaked out just because they heard all the noise that she had made. So that's what cut Custard's visit short. And also, unfortunately, I got a little bitten. It wasn't too bad, but you can expect that to happen when a cat gets really upset. So anyway, that's that story in a nutshell. That happened today. I forgot how I got started talking about that. I think there was some point that I was going to make, but I don't remember what it was. So there we go. Hi, Fiddle. On a related note, though, in our last mailbag segment on Saturday, someone had sent in a feel-away diffuser to put in the room to try to help make Song feel a little better. And just before we started this live stream, I actually put that in. So that should be an interesting experiment. We'll have to see whether it seems like it makes any difference. We use those around the house for our faculty cats, but to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if they really work or not. Sometimes it seems like they do, sometimes it seems like they don't, and it's difficult to make a real scientific judgment on whether they work or not when it's such a subjective measurement of cat behavior. So we'll keep an eye on it and see, I guess. Anyway, she seems pretty cool right now. Just chilling. Hi, Song. You just chilling? Hi, Song. Oh, you want a little belly rub? All right, folks. Well, I'm going to cut this short tonight. Not too short, though. I guess we've gone pretty well. Thanks for tuning in, and as usual, let me remind you that these kittens are on the internet 24 hours a day, so even though the close-up stream is coming to a close, you do not have to stop watching them. All you have to do is have a look for the Kitten Academy live stream on YouTube. If you can't find it for some reason, go to our website, which is kitten.academy. You'll find a link from there. And hopefully, a little bit later tonight, you will also find a new blog post on our website. We are overdue. I haven't had one since before we left on vacation. The new blog post should just have most of the news I just told you, as well as a couple of close-up pictures of the new cats. So, look forward to that. I do. And if you decide not to join us on the regular 24-hour day live stream, hope you can at least tune in tomorrow night when we do another one of these close-up streams. And maybe tomorrow night we'll get it at a more regular hour and we'll be able to find a few more of the faculty cats for you. I know folks love seeing them. Sorry that we didn't get to see anybody except for Acro tonight, but certainly we will try again tomorrow. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I hope that you all have a wonderful night or morning if it's morning where you're at.